Hey guys, this is Dr. Eric here, and I'm here with my friend, one of the dads of one of our patients, and he's going to share a story today. So, what brought you guys to the office? What were you guys struggling with?
So, a little bit of background. My name is Matt Bronson. My son is Theodore. We call him Teddy, or Tank. He is 16 months old. He was born in December, and almost every month since he was born, we were fighting ear infections and sinus congestion and just everything that you're like a new parent and you're just like, what can I do to make this better? He was on antibiotics every month. There was no difference. And my wife and I sat back and we're like, what haven't we tried? We had this idea, let's see what else is out there. Came across Eric and Andy. They gave us the chiropractic intervention. And once Teddy got involved, we started that after the first of the year, this year. Since January, Teddy has gone from having ear infections every single month to now, I can say since January, he's had 2. He hasn't had antibiotics now for 2 months. 2 months now. And so when you think just overall wellness, you never expect or think of a holistic type of medicine or not your stereotypical doctor's office, coming in for chiropractic care, and that stigma in your mind is just like, oh, it just realigns your back. It does this, it does that. Well, my son, if he could be here right now, you'd understand. He's a big boy, but he now sits. He sits up. He holds his head up. He plays. He found his feet, and it was a little bit later, but he found his feet. He's intrigued with his hands, and he has become your 16-month-old child. He just loves life. And so when my wife was like, we need to come to this and figure it out, we couldn't be happier, because we came here, we met y'all, and our son is the proof in the pudding, because he's doing all this stuff that we didn't expect him to do when he did. Like, in the span of 4 months, he's now sitting up, he's trying to crawl, he's playing, he's doing all the things he wasn't doing before. And it's not odd, it's not weird, this is our kid, this is what he does, and we are grateful to now find this type of care for our child.
What was he like before, as far as like being able to sit up and play, things like that? Not the sickness part.
Before, he was just kind of sack of potatoes. Like, that's the best way I can put it. He would be hunched over. He wouldn't sit up straight unless he was leaning on you. He just wasn't feeling everything like he should. It was more of like a dam holding back water, He just like, all right, I'm here. Y'all can do it for me, right? But once he was introduced to this, he then wanted to hold his own cup. He then wanted to feed himself. He then decided he wants to sit up and play with his feet while he's sitting up. He's leaps and bounds in the 4 months that we've been doing this for him, and wouldn't trade it for the world. Like, as a parent, it makes you just overwhelmed, because you're finally seeing your kid every single day do something more than he was doing the day before.
That is so cool. That's so awesome. Amazing what can happen when the body works like God made it to, right?
Oh, exactly. Totally. When you look past the conventional treatments, and you can get past what you think of it and just let it work, let it do its thing. I mean, this stuff doesn't come from nowhere, The big dude had a plan, and this is where it came, Teddy's now doing this, and don't allow your personal thoughts to hinder the care your child can get, and that's, as a father, that's what I argued with.
So what would you tell parents who are on the fence? If they're like thinking about chiropractic for their kid or not really sure what to do next, what would you tell them?
Probably the same thing my wife told me, and realistic. I'm an old soul. All right, give me a carbureted over, fuel injected, that kind of guy, And my wife with a healthcare background is like, why not? What stops you from wanting your child to be able to do this? Why not look at it and do it, and let it speak for itself? If you are on the fence, like, should I do this? Should I not? Look at it something past the expense, and look at it as, right now I have this opportunity, instead of 5 years from now, why didn't I do this? Why not say this worked, or chalk it up and say it didn't work? It is up to you to feel your best. Like, your parents made these decisions for you, and you turned out the way you did. Now it's your turn to look at your son and give him every opportunity, and don't blame at the time of day. Don't blame an inconvenience factor. Don't blame, well, this is different, this is holistic, this is up there with acupuncture. Well, it's worked for thousands of years, my friend. Go for it. Chalk it up and just give it your all. Don't say what if, say I did and it worked. Personal opinion, sorry.
Yeah, really cool. Well, thank you for sharing your story. And this is really awesome because we are actually doing another scan on Teddy coming up soon. We get to see how his brain and body are communicating together, how his brain can understand what's going on around him, and how that's reflecting in him being less sick and being able to stand and things like that. So it's really, really cool.
It
All right.
is.
We'll see you later.
Toodaloo.